Hello, welcome to our second week of this 4-week series, yoga for December for Ada's list. So the theme this week is joy and creativity. So you'll just need your mat and some kind of prop, a block or a large book can work. Just something that can bring the ground closer to you. Your journal or something to write with and write on, and then a blanket or sweater or socks for Shavasana. So just take a moment to grab that, pause me, grab everything you need, and I'll meet you back on the mat, and we're going to be starting in Tadasana for our practice this morning. So standing on the mat with both feet wide on your mat. So just take a moment to settle into the mat. Maybe take a little shift side to side, feeling into your feet. Just starting to arrive. Take a big shoulder roll up, back and down. Drawing the shoulder blades down the back body, close down the eyes. Let's take one releasing breath here. Long inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth side out. Blinking back, open the eyes. We're going to start our practice this morning with one of my favorite breathwork practices, Breath of Joy. So I'll just explain how it works, and then we'll go through about 10 or 20 of them together. So on the inhale, we're doing a 3-part inhale. So imagine you're filling up your body from your hips all the way up to your chest with your inhale. So first third all the way up to the waist, second third lower ribs or upper ribs, final third all the way up through the whole of the chest. And as we exhale, we're going to exhale with a ha sound. Ha. So that's the breath. For the arms, we're going to take it first out to the front with the first breath, out to the side for the second breath, back out to the front for the third breath, third inhale. As we exhale, we're going to bow forward, sweep our arms back behind us as we do that ha exhale. Coming back up. All right, let's go. Let's do one full round of breath before we begin. Long inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. Let's begin. Inhale. Inhale to the side. Inhale to the front. Exhale, bow forwards. Pick it up. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. And just keeping it going now to your own rhythm. 3-part inhale, long exhale. You can start to close down the eyes, really tuning in inwards. If you start to feel lightheaded at any point, just take a little break, come back into it, or make it a little bit less intense. So really getting into it, let yourself go. I'll just do a few more here. Starting to slow it down a little bit. Take your last 2 rounds. When you've taken your last 2 rounds, come back to standing. Close down the eyes. Bring one hand on top of the other at the heart space. Breathing in and out. Finding your breath again. Feeling the beating of the heart. Steadying through the breath. Just notice what's shifted for you after that practice. Anything different in how you're feeling. Blinking back, open the eyes. Coming to find Tadasana at the top of the mat if you're not there already. So bring the toes to touch, the big toes to touch, the heels slightly apart. palms down by your sides, grounding down into your heels. And just starting to call to mind what brings lightness and joy to your day. And how can you incorporate that into your day or week? One action item for you today to bring a little bit of lightness and joy to your day. Sweep the arms up to the sky as you inhale. Bow forwards as you exhale. Plant the hands. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, bow forwards, plant the hands, step back through high plank. Bend the knees, untuck the feet, lower chest and chin. All the way down. Inhale, roll back, baby cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And for this first downward facing dog, just taking a little pedal out through the legs, opening up through the hamstrings, maybe taking it deeper into the hips, maybe taking a shake out through the head. Finally coming to find stillness. Rise up onto the balls of the feet. Roll yourself all the way over onto the knees. Drop your hips back. Find a little child's pose. Drop the forehead down. Full breaths into all three sides of the chest. Exhale, sinking down into the hips. Inhale, rising yourself up to a seated position and just taking a moment, a couple minutes to journal about what came up for you in that prompt. What brings brightness and light to your day, and how can you bring a little bit more of that into your day or week today or this week. So I'll just give you a few moments to write down anything that came up for you, make a note of an action item to bring a little bit of lightness and joy. And if you need a little bit more time, you can go ahead and pause me here and come back when you're ready. Otherwise, rolling yourself back over through your seat, pressing yourself back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, wave the body forwards, find a high plank. Holding here, press out through your hands, engaging through the core. Good. Bring your right foot to the center line of the mat, lift up the left leg, and then just hook your left foot on the back of the right heel. Holding here. Exhale, drop the left foot, place the right foot back, place the left foot in center. This time, right foot hooks on the back of the left heel. Breathing here. Exhale, slowly place the foot back, press yourself back, down dog. Inhale, walk the hands back to the feet. Keep the feet hip width apart, take a forward fold over the legs. Grab hold of opposite elbows, take a sway side to side. Allowing the head to hang heavy. Again, maybe taking a nod, yes. Shake, no. Exhale, release the hands. Ground down into the heels. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Head comes up last. Heel toe the feet back together. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Gaze up. Bow forwards as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, find space. Exhale, walk the hands all the way out back to a high plank. Ground down into the right hand. Lift the left arm up. Doesn't need to be high, just a little bit. Maybe you also lift the right leg. Stabilize by pressing into the hand and foot that are on the ground. Exhale, release. Other side, ground down into the left hand. Raise the right hand. Maybe you lift the left leg. Stabilize as much as possible. Exhale, take it down. Press back. Downward facing dog. Coming back to your breath, maybe starting to engage that Ujjayi, victorious pranayama. Inhales and exhales through the nose with a slight constriction of the throat to create an audible sound as you breathe. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet, tiptoe the feet all the way up to the hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, create space. Exhale, bow forwards. Chair pose, inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips, sweep the arms up parallel to the ears. Squeeze the glutes, press the knees together. If you're feeling tight in the shoulders, you can bring the hands together in prayer in front of heart center. Tuck the tailbone, gaze forwards, lift up through the chest, sink into the hips. Remembering to breathe. Start to shift the weight into your right foot. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, twist to the left, hook the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Bring your knees back in line. Start to shift the weight into the left foot. Start to step the right foot back, finding a revolved lunge. Really press into the back leg. Press into the front foot. Keep the twist. Gaze over the left shoulder. Find the balance. Inhale, start to stand up. Keep the twist. Drop the left hand to the right leg. Sweep the right arm up. Reverse revolved warrior. Gazing back behind you towards the back of the mat. Breathing here. Two more breaths. Exhale, start to gaze back towards the front of the mat. Windmill the arms, plant the hands. Step the foot back, high plank. Bend the knees, untuck the feet. Lower yourself all the way down. Roll the shoulders back, baby cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. 5 rounds of long, steadying breaths. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Tiptoe the feet all the way up to the hands. Forward fold. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Rise, chair pose, bend the knees, drop the hips, sweep the arms up parallel. Holding here, finding strength. Lifting up through the shoulders. Sinking into the hips, lifting up through the chest. Exhale, bring the palms together in prayer in front of heart center. Lift up through the chest, exhale, twist towards the right. The left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Press into the prayer. Draw it towards the center of the chest. Draw the left knee back in line. Shift the weight into the right foot, step the left foot back. Revolved lunge, twist towards the right. Keep the twist, start to lift your torso up. Drop the right hand to the left leg, sweep the left arm up, reverse revolved warrior. Gaze behind you. Press into the front foot. Find the balance, breathing here. Exhale, start to release the twist. Gaze back towards the front of the mat. Windmill the arms, plant the hands, step the foot back. High plank, lower the knees, untuck the feet. Lower all the way down. Inhale, roll back, baby cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. 5 rounds of breath. Inhale, sweep your right heel up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Land the foot between the hands, lower the left heel. Windmill, open the arms, warrior two, right side. Check the alignment of your feet. Tuck the tailbone, knit the ribs in, draw the shoulders away from the ears, gaze over the right hand. Right knee is drawing towards the right side of the mat. Sink into that front leg. Exhale, drop the right arm to the right leg. Sweep the left arm around, side angle. One long diagonal line from the tips of your fingers out through the outer edge of your left foot. Twisting towards the left, gazing towards the ceiling. Make sure you're not putting all your weight onto that right arm. Exhale, option of staying here, or drop the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Keep the left arm lifted. Keep the legs steady. Option if you want to go for the bind, keep the legs steady, tuck the right shoulder on the inside of the right knee. Right arm comes around behind you, left arm from above. Maybe the hands meet behind the back. Still twisting towards the left. Exhale, wherever you are, slowly start to unravel. Use your left arm to pull yourself back up to standing. Warrior two, gaze back towards the front. Windmill the arms, plant the hands, step back through high plank. Your choice, you can move through a modified vinyasa or moving to a full vinyasa, tilt forwards. Bend the elbows, 90-degree angles. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 10 rounds of breath. Two more breaths here. Inhale, sweep the left heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in, land the foot between the hands, lower the right heel, windmill, open the arms, warrior two, left side. Draw the shoulders down, tuck the bum, gaze over your left hand. Left knee tracking towards the left side. Press into the outer edge of the right foot. Exhale, drop the left arm, side angle, sweep the right arm around, gaze up. Strong legs here. Exhale, slowly, option stay here or drop the left hand down. Right arm stays lifted. Option of staying here or tucking the left shoulder, sweep the left arm around. Right arm comes from above, maybe the hands meet. Keep the legs steady without moving. We're not forcing ourselves into the bind. Still looking up towards the sky, twisting towards the right. Wherever you are, exhale, slowly start to use this right arm to pull yourself back up to standing. Warrior two, gaze over the left hand. Windmill the arms, plant the hands, step the left foot back through high plank. Full or modified vinyasa. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 10 rounds of breath. Two more rounds of breath here. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, gaze forward, step, hop or float to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow forwards. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, gaze up. Exhale, draw the hands down through prayer in front of heart center, down by your sides, Tadasana. So grabbing a hold of your block, your prop, book, whatever you have available. Placing your block in front of your right your right foot. So if you have a block, you want it to be about a block's distance in front of your foot, but maybe starting off with it at the highest height. You can always lower it down later. So just taking a second to find the right placement, then bring both hands to your hips. Tuck the left elbow in, extend the left arm out to the side, as if you're holding something here on your hip. Start to shift the weight into the right foot, bend the left leg up, keep the knees level, and then start to grab a hold of your left foot from the inside, around the ankle or around the arch, and then just bringing both knees back in line. Square the hips off to the front of the mat. You can take a micro bend in the right leg to help with the balance. Going for a dancer's pose here. Sweep the right arm up to the sky. Grow long through your spine, through the crown of the head. As you inhale, as you exhale, start to kick that left foot into the left hand. Right arm starts to pull you forward. See if you can keep that left hip square towards the front of the mat. You don't need to go super deep here. Seeing if you can find somewhere you can find the balance. Finding a stable point of focus for your gaze, your drishti. Slowly start to bow deeper. Drop your right hand to your block. Find the balance. So just coming back in if you fall out, steadying, use the breath. Slowly start to release this left leg back behind you. Stabilize, flex the left foot down. Grab hold of the left hip. So we're working with the balance today. So either staying here, kind of a variation of half moon, or if you want to go for revolved, place your left hand on the block, start to twist towards the right. Bring your right hand to your heart. You're starting to twist toward the right. You can stay here, or you can start to lift your right arm up. Maybe your gaze comes towards that right hand. So really intense one for the balance, as you can see. Twisting. So again, just seeing if you can have a little lightness with it. It's not about getting it on the first try. It's just yoga. It doesn't need to be super serious. So if you fall out, just come back into it. Give it another try. Feeling into all the little wobbles. Really pressing into that back heel will help you to stabilize. All right, let's get out of here. Drop the left leg. Bow forwards over your legs. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Bow forwards. Take your 2 peace fingers. Grab hold of the big toes. Bend your elbows out to the side. Draw your chest down. You can bend the knees as much as you need here. Allow the head to hang heavy. Maybe give it a little shake. Maybe close down the eyes. Exhale, release the toes. Heel toe the feet back together, big toes to touch. Heels slightly apart. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up to standing, 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Place the block in front of the left foot. So same as on the other side, just in line with the left foot this time. Again, placing it at the highest height or whichever height you came down to before. Rising back up, hands to the hips. This time taking the right hand to your waist. Bend the right leg. Grab hold of the foot from the inside. Stabilize through the knee. Tuck the bum. Sweep the left arm up to the sky. Grow long through the spine, through the crown of the head. Exhale, kick the right foot into the right hand. Left arm pulls you forwards. Keep the hips square. Find the balance. Finding a stable point of focus. Again, it doesn't need to be super big here. Can have a micro bend in that left leg. Slowly start to take the bow forwards, drop that left hand to the block. Start to release your right leg with control, flex through the foot, point it down towards the ground, press out through that right heel. Option of staying here, or you can switch the arms, take the right hand to the block, really press into it. Left hand comes to your heart center. Maybe you start to twist towards the left, keeping the hips square. Maybe you start to lift the left arm up. Maybe you gaze towards that left hand as you find the balance. Breathing here, remembering to breathe. Exhale, let's get out of here. Drop the right leg, drop the arm. Bow forwards, heel to the feet, hip width apart. Flip the palms over. Walk your hands, your feet all the way on your hands up to the hip, wrist creases. Pull the chest down. Relax through the head and neck. Exhale, slowly release the hands. Heel toe the feet back together. Big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, roll yourself all the way back up to standing. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Bring the hands to the hips. Shift the weight into the right foot. Take a big step back with your left foot, opening the legs wide as if you're coming into a sumo squat. Well, which we are actually. So left foot is pointing back at a 45-degree angle, right foot forwards at a 45-degree angle, tucking the bum, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift up through the spine. Exhale, start to bend the knees out to the sides, tracking them over your feet. So almost as if someone is pulling your knees back, tucking the bum, squeeze the glutes, sitting down as if you're sitting down against a wall. And you can come down super deep here or a bit higher, whatever's comfortable for you. Slide your hands out to the knees. Flip the hands so your thumbs are on the inside, fingertips are on the outside. Inhale, lifting up through the chest. Exhale, drop the left shoulder towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. And just keep it going, flowing with your own breath. Just a couple more rounds here. Inhale, come back through center. Straighten the legs. Point your right foot to the front of the mat, bend the knees, step the left foot forwards, find Tadasana at the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, gaze up. Bow forwards as you exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, create space. Exhale, plant the hands, step back through high plank. Your choice, full or modified vinyasa, or you can go straight back to downward facing dog. We'll all meet in downward facing dog for 10 rounds of breath. Let's go for 2 more rounds of breath here. Inhale, sweep the right heel up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in, plant the foot between the hands, lower the left knee, untuck the foot, place the left hand down, twist towards the right, sweep the right arm up, easy twist towards the right. Option of staying here, or you can take it into a higher lunge, tucking the foot, lifting up through the back knee, your choice. If you went into the high lunge, come back down to the low lunge. Bend your right arm at a 90-degree angle, twisting further. You can stay here or start to bend the left leg in. Maybe you reach behind and grab the left foot, twisting yourself all the way towards the back of the mat. Gazing behind you. Exhale, slowly release the foot. Place the right hand on the inside of the right foot, heel to the foot to the outer side of the mat. Turn it out at a 45-degree angle. Tuck the back foot, lift up the leg, rock yourself forwards and backwards. Slowly rocking yourself back to stillness in center. Lower the left knee, untuck the foot. You can stay up on your hands or bringing yourself down onto your forearms. If you want to take it deeper, you can bring your block under your forehead or just allowing the head to hang heavy. Take a rock side to side in your lizard. And then coming to find a little bit of stillness, allowing the ground to pull you deeper into the stretch. Inhale, slowly coming back to an upright position, coming back onto the hands. Heel toe your right foot all the way over to the left side of the mat. Flex the foot, lower the right knee down, and start to extend your left leg back behind you, finding pigeon. You can bring the block underneath your right hip to help bring the ground a little bit closer if you're feeling quite tight there in the hips. And you can also tuck this right foot in a little bit closer to help create more space. If you're bringing your leg closer towards parallel to the front of the mat, keep the foot flexed. Press your down into your fingertips by your hips. Lift up through the chest. Exhale, lower down. Walk your hands out in front of you, bringing yourself all the way down onto the mat. Again, option of having your block to drop your head down or just bringing it down, allowing it to hang heavy. Close down the eyes here, breathing into that stretch. Inhale, slowly start to walk yourself back to an upright position. Place your hands in front of the leg. Tuck the back foot. Press yourself up. Step the right foot back. Your choice. Vinyasa, full or modified, or press straight back, downward facing dog. Grounding down through the heels. 5 breaths together here. Inhale, sweep the left heel up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, sweep it forwards, knee to nose, land the foot between the hands, lower the right knee, untuck the foot, press into the right hand, sweep the left arm up, easy twist to the left. Gaze towards the left hand, option of tucking the back foot, lifting up the leg, taking it into a high lunge. If you came into the high lunge, lower the knee down, untuck the foot, bend the left elbow, take a 90-degree angle, take a deeper twist, deeper stretch. You can stay here or start to bend the right knee in, left arm grabs hold of the foot, twisting towards the back of your mat, gazing over that left shoulder. Exhale, slowly release the foot. Softly drop the left hand on the inside of the left foot. Heel toe it over to the left side. Turn it out at a 45-degree angle. Tuck the back foot, lift the leg, rock yourself forwards and backwards. Slowly rocking yourself back to stillness. Lower the knee, untuck the foot. Option of staying on the hands or coming down onto the forearms. Maybe using your block as a pillow. And taking a rock side to side before finding a little bit of stillness. Slowly releasing the blocks, start to lift yourself back up onto the hands, heel to the foot over to the right side. Lowering the knee down, extending your leg back behind you. Foot is either flexed or pointed and tucked in. Blocks can be under the left hip to bring it a little bit closer. Press the fingertips down by your sides, lift up through the chest. Exhale, roll over your leg, walk your hands out in front of you. Same thing, block as pillow, or allowing the head to relax down towards the ground. Close down the eyes. Inhale, slowly start to lift yourself back up. Walk yourself back to an upright position. Roll yourself over onto the left hip. Swing the right leg around. Extend both legs out in front of you. Flex the feet. Option of coming to sit on your block. Just at the edge, almost as if you're falling over the edge of your block. So we don't want to be completely seated on it. It's just to kind of help us find that tilt forwards. Or just sitting down on your mat if that's comfortable for you. Bending your left leg, drawing the knee up. Take your foot over the right leg, placing it down by the knee joint, or tucking it in a little bit further, or taking it wider depending on what you have space for. Wrap your right arm around your left leg. Twist towards the left. Place the fingertips down behind you. See if you can find that twist all the way up from your lower belly, twisting through the whole of the spine, and then finally your head looks over your left shoulder. On each inhale, you find a little bit of lift. On each exhale, you twist a little bit deeper. Exhale, slowly release back through center, and then take a little rebound over to the right side. Place both hands to the right side. Coming back to center, extend the left leg. Bend the right knee in. Cross the foot over the left leg. Wrap the left arm around the leg. Twist towards the right. Place the right fingertips behind you. Gaze over your right shoulder. Exhale, slowly come back through center. Rebound to the left. Little press towards the left side. Extend the right leg. Remove the block if you took it. Take the arms out parallel to the ground. Lift up through the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Roll yourself all the way back down onto your mat. Slowly, with control, using the strength of the lower belly. Draw your knees into your chest. Hug them in. Flex the feet. Float them up towards the ceiling as if you're stepping onto the ceiling. Reach up, grab the edges of the feet, and you can stay here, or if you want to take it deeper into happy baby, bend the knees out to the sides, opening up through the hips, pulling down on your feet, finding this deep opening into the hip space. Lower the lower back onto the mat. Maybe finding a rock side to side. Slowly finding a little bit of stillness. Slowly start to bring the soles of the feet together. Drop the legs down to the mat. Extend them all the way long. Grabbing any props you need for our final resting pose, Shavasana. So grabbing a cushion to put under your knees, a blanket, a sweater, socks, anything you need to be really comfortable. And once you have everything you need, settling into your mat. Taking the feet wide as the mat, toes drop out to the sides. Palms face the ceiling, hands are soft. Back of the neck is long. Relax through the muscles of the eyes, through the jaw. Allow the tongue to rest softly in the mouth. Feeling fully supported by your ground and the mat. We'll be here for the last few minutes of our practice, and I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Slowly starting to deepen your inhales and exhales. Breathing in all the way through to the fingers and toes. Starting to find a little bit of movement through the hands and feet. Rocking your head from side to side. Pull your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze before rolling over onto one side. Taking a moment to notice how you're feeling. What's alive, anything that's shifted for you. And slowly making your way up to a comfortable seated position, cross-legged or kneeling. Closing the eyes down if not already. Allowing the hands to rest in the lap or one on top of the other at the heart space. And we'll close our practice together with one releasing round of breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Blinking open the eyes, coming back into your space with a soft gaze. Thank you for practicing with me. Have a wonderful day. Bye.